Hi guys, Showmofo here. Welcome back to some more Gnomoria fun. And apologies if you can hear heavy breathing or panting in the background. No, it's not the lurker on the threshold. It is in fact my little doggy, just recovering from our morning walk. Okay, well, let's get straight back in, and we're in the One Kingdom on the 5th day of summer, year 2. And we're just going to load this up now. We've just unlocked brick blocks, which is fantastic for me. And we've got a little goblin convoy of weapons coming in. Awesome stuff. So we've only spotted one so far. There's bound to be 2 or 3. In fact, these are probably going to start increasing now. And we're just going to see how we deal with this. Oh, yeah, there's his friend bringing us a lovely tribute of an axe. It's nice of the Goblin King to be sending us over food for our sandwiches and supplies of weapons. Absolutely brilliant. There we go, that's awesome stuff. Now, do I have to set up a clean floor, or we just know we're taking care of all of this now? Our new labourers, happy to get rid of the corpses and to be dealing with this lot. That's just brilliant. Okay, let's get back to business in hand. We've got these to make. And we've got our first housing project to kind of get underway. We've got plentiful supplies. All of this is in hand. Now, for the housing, I may well be doing a birch grove, possibly. We've got a bit of space here, so I may do a birch grove, but there's already a load of birch here. So I may well expand into this area as well. And we're going to be needing to get some clay and stuff. What I might do is set this back a bit, expand our base, and rather than starting with the project and building out onto the outside, do our first little test house within the walls, so I can get an idea of the materials involved and the process of actually building it in relative safety, and not have my guys going on the outside to do it till I know I've got all the bits and pieces and can just throw it down quickly. So I'm just going to have a little go at that. What's going on down here? Let's see. Also, I've decided I'm probably going to want to try and find some other types of stone. So I believe I'm going to start tunneling down another few levels, maybe about to 7 now we can get torches out, and just throwing a little grid pattern down to try and come across some other types of stone. Right, well, I'm going to go and set that up. So let's just save here, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, so we're clearing out this now to help speed through this. I've actually gone along and in my pine grove I've suspended it. The same with all of my farms except for cotton for the time being. I believe I did wheat as well. Wheat farm. Yep, suspended. We've got plenty of food. We've got plenty of drink. We've got tons of pine for the moment. Loads of strawberries out for wine and other goodness. So I need these guys who are normally working on here to be out here speeding through this. We've had a monitor lizard and a honey badger nose around, but no real kind of threat with that. And down here, I've set up a food stall here, ready to have this supplied, because obviously if this is going around a lot. I may even put some bedding down here at some point. Depends how this goes. But we're down to here. And this is depth -3. And there is no clues for us whatsoever. Now, if we come up here, this is where we have our stone here. Let's put some. How should we do this? I rotate that around and pop a set of stairs in there. And then come over here. And what we'll do is we'll pop a set of stairs there. Okay, this gives us a clue. So, let's take from there. Let's make sure we're on this side of it. Yep, so we want to be coming to there. And this chap, we shall dig out across here. Let's pull that back. I don't want to go any further than we have to. And then I think what we'll do is just a quick grid of 3 there. Well, that's not stopping us there. We're just going to neaten this off a bit. Okay. Now I've got to remember when I'm trying to cancel jobs, it looks like that would be the one to cancel, but it's actually this one. That always confuses me, so it's kind of like the job underneath because it's a layer down. Okay, that's nice and neat. And that should give us a vague idea, and then we can grid through this once that's done. And hopefully not too much. We'll do quite a wide spread up here and then go a layer or 2 down. Let's see how this is getting along. Okay, so we've already started filling in where I'm going to expand to. So, we can start, oops, there we go, we can start putting stuff in where we can fit it. So we're keeping our guys busy. Okay, so just our cotton is being done at the moment. What's our cotton up to? Once that gets up to a large enough number, I'm going to suspend this as well if we're doing work on here. I don't want this lot to suddenly start increasing our kingdom value exponentially, because we've already at 11k. And we need to be attracting more gnomes to train up more militia before we start having nasty goblin hordes arriving. At the moment I'm quite enjoying the goblin hordes proffering us with weapons, but also as this stockpile increases, you know, now I'm thinking actually these worn copper items, are they going to be better than the stone things that we've got? We've actually got some bauxite hammers and hand axes. These are things that we've made. Bauxite hammer, crafted by Nuss. I believe that's one of our guys. Yeah. Okay, so there are surplus stock. The honey badger back on the prowl. So what have we got our military guys on at the moment? Uniforms, militia. It's just any. Okay, worn is not in the options. Oh, you can give them torches and pickaxes. I didn't know any of this stuff. A tower shield, a shield, awesome. I didn't know any of this. So I could be setting up my lumberjacks with felling axes and stuff. Oh, I can't wait to get crossbows out. Are there bows or are they just crossbows? Wooden shields we could get out. Flintlock pistols, awesome. Oh, blunderbusses, awesome. Yeah, so it could be a bit more job specific. So my miners, I could be giving them torches and pickaxes. Now, I don't think until we craft one ourselves we get the option to specify the particular weapon. So I'm not sure it'd have to be. I didn't make any changes to that, did I? Uniform, civilian, militia. No, we're just on any for the time being, and I don't really need to be specifying these for those guys. What's a shame is when you click on this, it doesn't really give you any stats. That's worth 40. A hand axe. Look at that. Battle axe. That's worth 2. And it's worn, and we don't know how worn it is, so it could break very easily. Leather straps. I'm going to have to change this as well, so the leather straps are stored over by my leather worker. So stockpile. Let's just have a look at armour. Leather. Let's take leather panels off there. And leather straps off there. And what's this stockpile here? Armour. Let's add leather panel. And leather strap. Okay, that's awesome. Now, who did we have nosing around? Was there a creature nosing around here? Yeah, we've got a honey badger to keep an eye on, so let's just make sure he doesn't get up to too much. I imagine he's just scouting out the territory for the goblins. Hopefully he shouldn't be able to see too much what we're up to. He can just have a little look and say, oh, they're cutting down some trees. He doesn't know what's going on in here. Although he is trying to get a high vantage point. Not sure what the range on the badger vision is. Okay, let's just pause that as we've cleared a lot more space. Oh, sounds like my dog's being sick, but she's just a bit excited about having a breakfast, I feel. Okay, let's get this down onto ground level. At ground level, yep. Still going to forage out these strawberries here. This is pretty much done. Only a little bit left to go on this, so let's zoom through that. Okay, I think I'm just going to save this out and pause it here till that's done. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so we're about here with this. I've cancelled out all the little extra jobs around just to get that done there, just to get this done here. I still haven't opened up a gap in this just yet to save these guys having to run through. We're going to have this end open till these trees are cleared. So they can just run around there for the time being. Down below, exciting news. Okay, if we come down here, we've struck this, which is Serpentine. Now, that's just lovely, and that is perfect. This will do very nicely for my streets and outer main buildings, and it's just lovely. This stuff, I like it's a bit kind of evil citadel-y looking though, for the nice outer townhouse part. So, I made up that we found this stuff. So, what I'm going to do is, to save me a bit of time, I'm just going to cancel some jobs. What I'm going to do is just draw that across there. I'm just going to put that across. Oops. It's tricky trying to get the right one. There we go. Okay, now we can just concentrate on this for now, because this may open out here, or we may have to go further, or it might be a small patch, in which case we can just go down, and once we've cleaned up all this mess, then we can start going around here. Okay, so this is lovely. What I think we will do is also round about, let's see, we've got that there. Okay, and we may well end up, you know, if this doesn't go too far down, what I don't want is our deep mine being in any way connected to this hub. That would be deadly. But if we do it in stages like this, we may well be able to connect this to the hub, disconnect it from this entrance, and then when we go further down, we can reconnect that to come out here, and just keep a small sub-level, you know, depths between, I think as long as we're above 7, it shouldn't be any real major, as long as we keep the place tidy, so we don't have golems appearing. So I may well even set up a small a place for my stonemasons and sculptors to live and work down below, and then, you know, we can have our surface dwelling farmers up here, our mining gnomes down here, and then open up a deeper chasm exploring set of gnomes that have to come in and out through this entrance to explore the murky depths. Right, well, I'm just going to get all of that set up. Very exciting times, a lot of progress now. Now that we've got all of this established and I'm not having to worry about food and drink or just basic supplies, I'll probably quite soon be able to reduce this back down to just keeping an eye on food and drink, and we'll be setting this up for new things like birch supplies and the different kinds of stone that I've got. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so we've got a slight situation here. Looks like the Goblin Scout, that terrible badger foe, not content with badgering honey, has decided to, looks like we're progressing a bit much, decided to attack us at a vulnerable point. Our guys have got to traipse all the way around here, so, military. What I'm going to do is not have all squads, but we're just going to send, and we're going to hope this isn't a goblin trap. We're going to hope goblins don't pile into our entrance while this happens. Okay, wish me luck here. This could be the start of it all going horribly wrong. Try and escape, try and escape. That's it. You escape. The honey badger running off there. Okay. Our guys not close enough. Those are busy sleeping. Well done. Well done. They're not even concerned by honey badgers. So, let's see. Let's call off the guys. Just keep an eye on this honey badger for the moment. And hope he doesn't do any more sneaky goodness. Okay, where's he gone? Where's he gone? Right, I think we've lost him. Yeah, I think he's gone. Phew. Phewy. Okay, let's just pause that. Let's make sure we didn't get any injuries there. No, 0 injured. Somebody else has died. Who died? Professions, deceased, Flo and Addo. When did Addo die? Do I remember this? You know, I'm not sure I can remember this. Recent combat. Honey Badger versus Ollie. Group fight. Addo's not on that list. Not on that list. Not on that list. Addo's died of thirst. Bought by a load of water. And over here, is there something? Oh no. Oh, do you think he was over here mining and died of thirst? I've set, actually, funnily enough on these, I just put the priority on these guys up. I've got a load of guys idle. Population, let's see, 16, 2 deceased. We've got our carpenter, we've got our farmers, we've got our herdsmen, we've got our labourers, we've got our leather worker, we've got our militia, we've got our miner, stonemason, tailor, woodsman. Well, this obviously happened a while ago. Uh, I may have, I may have just entirely forgotten about it. Um, but there you go. He died of thirst over here somewhere. Maybe he was running away from a badger or some such. Maybe it was earlier on when we weren't quite as established. Okay, so at some point we'll put up a memorial to our two fallen and very much unremembered um, gnomes. Uh, oh dear, that's terrible. That is terrible. Okay, let's try not to lose any more gnomes. There we go. Let's wall you off. And just I'm going to rotate this around a bit. Let's see. Okay, so we're about to start felling this lot and foraging this, and then we can wall this bit off here. Is it worth putting in that? They're going to have to walk all the way around. They should sensibly come this way. Let's just see what the pathfinding is doing. Yeah, they're just coming round this way. That's not too bad. We've got another yak, but it's female, so I'm just leaving that well enough alone. Our food and drink is fine, and our food's come down a bit nicely, and it will do because a lot of that goes into the drink. Let's see. What are we doing down here? Okay, now what we need to do is let's just get a cancel job up, and we'll say across here. Let's see how that goes. But I really want, just in case, I don't want people dying of thirst down here. Could put some wells in, actually. That water is coming from here. So we could actually start using this to put some wells in to these places. I'll have to have a little practice somewhere with that. I don't want to open it up in here and then lose all of this water so many levels down, and with not enough people around to jump in and patch things up. Let's see. Let's turn the map back around. Okay, so these are also empty. And this should be my stockpile of drinks. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to put the priority up on this to 3, and on this one to 3, and hopefully that'll get stocked. What's this? Is this just a dirt pile? Or is this more first aid? That's more first aid. There we go. Got people stocking this. Is this one stocked? That's stocked. That's stocked. With first aid, I'll get this stocked. Once this is all full up, I can then get this done as well. In fact, if we're going to be down here, I'll just for the time being set these on priority 2, just to make sure that we don't lose anyone to hunger or thirst while they're busy working down here, because I may well forget about them. And then we can start dropping little food piles in and around these areas too. Okay, let's connect this up. I've set these areas for, I think that's for dirt. Whoa, that was good. That was my first little bit of unresponsive stuff on here from Gnomoria. I'll take that as a sign to save. Okay, set this for my Serpentine, or however you say it. Good, good, those are getting sorted. Let's see how we're doing for time. Okay, well, I think we'll leave it there. Should be getting some exciting stone goodness and that new section sorted, so I may well have that done for when we come back next time. I hope you've enjoyed that. I feel we're starting to progress now, and we could have a very nice kingdom underway sometime soon. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.